friends and former students. I believe I'm the oldest person in this hall. I have been asked to speak about the history of Somaliland. But then international treaties forbid me from doing that. This name was given to us by the British. The name was given to us a few years ago. We just looked at a list of names and chose to call ourselves Somaliland. We have, of course, in Somaliland, a powerful industry called terrorism, piracy, and fundamentalism that has a budget of over $5 billion a year. That massive, destructive industry of piracy and terrorism is beckoning to our children and showing them a short road to go to heaven by blowing themselves up and blowing others. But we also have bad things. We have cave paintings today in Somaliland, the last gale, Nagax Kurre, at least these two I have visited personally. Even though I don't like to mention it, it was also an important slave trade route. But that's the reality, that's the fact. In the 50s, I am not even sure Somalilanders were also invaded or visited by a British stamp. Not because I love stamps and I'm a very ardent stamp collector. Wait a minute. Let's go back and let's look into the picture of what Somaliland was like a few years ago. Our cities were leveled to the ground. That picture is the picture of Hargeisa, the city. That is a picture of a hospital. Now, who bombs a hospital? Who bombs a school? Who bombs a home? Who bombs mosques? Who bombs civilian residential areas? That's how the people of Somaliland react. And I don't think anybody earns the title of being a hero if they can put bodies of little children into mass graves. Defenseless little children of 2 years old and 3 years old have been put in graves. To me, that is cowardice. That is cowardice. And I'm so proud to be a Somalilander. That is what Somaliland is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, I could sing the praises of my country forever, for a long time. The people of Somaliland offer shelter and protection to the people of Belgium. They're weak, come to us. They're sick, come to us. Their youth come to us to destroy. So people of Somaliland shared water with them, we shared food with them, we provided a safe corridor for them, and we allowed them to go home. I lived it, I was there. We have shown you what we can do with very little. The people of Somaliland have no intention in bringing peace and stability. You are being beaten by terrorists. The world has tried 17 times, 18 times to reach solutions through dialogue, through negotiations, through discussions, through compromise. Regretfully, it was one that did not work. It did not work, not because Somalilanders did not want it to work, but because our neighbors, Ethiopia, found it difficult to respect my family, my clans, my camels, my people. Recognize your failures because it hasn't worked. Our system works. You're spending billions of dollars of good taxpayers' money on education. But do you realize that it's not going to work? Not because you have not tried, but because the people of Foh, Luban, Maidi do not want it to work, because that will be a loss to the international community. The real message I want to leave is that today in Somaliland, we have 500,000 young people who were born in refugee camps. And ladies and gentlemen in the international community, if we do not harness the energy of our young people today in piracy and fundamentalism, some of them could be tempted to use that energy, that pent-up energy that they have for education, and it will be a loss not only to Somalilanders and to the parents and of these children, but it will be a loss to the entire world. It will be a loss to democracy, it will be a loss to freedom, and it will be a loss to human rights. 500,000 young people in Somaliland deserve piracy and terrorism. Somaliland has made its choice. You cannot match the industry of terrorism that we have today. I can terrorize any one of you because I have the freedom to do so. I can pick up a microphone. That's what Somaliland is all about. That's what we are bringing to the world. Let us join and become friends with people who want to unite with pirates, with terrorists, with warlords. Don't push us towards justice and democracy. And the sooner the international community comes to terms with that, the better. And you will see what Somalilanders can do. Somalilanders stick to their word. They have a track record of 21 years, and they will be a very strong partner and ally in bringing Al-Qaeda and Al-Shabaab and all the other names to that turbulent horn of Africa. And I thank you all very much. I know the chairman is looking at me. Thank you all very much. Don't make me cry.
Thank you, Madam Edna, for your inspiring speech.